Victor Alpha 3, Victor Mike Delta.
Victor Alpha 3, Mike Delta. Is that a Roger?
Almost, Jim, almost. Victor Mexico Delta is the suffix. Victoria Mike Delta, Roger.
All right, let me see if I got this right. Victor Mike Delta 3, is that a Roger?
Yeah, you've got Victor America 3, Victor Mike Delta. Yeah, you got it there, Jim. Nice to talk to you again. You're sounding good up into Ontario.
Roger, Roger. And what's the name there?
Yeah, the name is Vito. We spoke a couple of weeks ago, and I just finally got my ACOM 1010 in line with the 7300 there, Jim. Just was wondering how it was sounding out your way.
Oh, come back and tell me about your antenna. Let me look at it for a minute.
Yeah, very good. Well, we're running a high-end antenna from Holland. It's a 66-foot long end-fed wire antenna. It's got a 9-to-1 anon at the feed point, and it's sloping up about 35 feet there to a mast up near the chimney there, Jim. Go ahead.
Roger, Roger. And that radio is as broad band as possible?
Yeah, the 7300's running wideband mode, and I've got the bass at 0 and the treble at +3. Go ahead.
And that's the stock hand mic?
Negative. It is the Hio ICM microphone. Hio ICM.
Roger. I would go ahead and take those other 2 clicks. I would boost it 5 on the top end. Roger, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. We can boost that to 5, no problem at all there. We'll just get into the setting right now, and 0 +3, and we are now at 0 +5, 0 +5 on the equalization.
Roger, Roger. I can hear the additional brightness. I think it sounds great. You know, it really shows up in the S's. And the stock hand mic is Electret. It does such a beautiful job. But you have to be sure, and if you run a windscreen with it to keep the transients down. I'm assuming that the mic you've replaced it with, that is a dynamic. Is that correct?
No, this has got an electric element in it as well. It's very similar to the hand mic microphone. I do have a windsock on it, and I'm pretty consistent as possible. I'm pretty much maybe about a half an inch to an inch away from the windsock, Roger.
All right, is that a foam windscreen?
Yes, it is. Yep.
Okay. What's your bottom end EQ?
Bottom end EQ is at 0 right now. 0.
Roger, just for instance, could you click that back 2 clicks on the bottom end?
Yep, there's a -2 on the bottom end, -2 and +5 on the treble.
Roger, since you can't get any more out of the top, the alternative would be to back off 1 inch or just roll 2 clicks off the bottom. I think, the 2 clicks off the bottom works for me, Roger.
Yeah, I've been playing around a little bit, and I did have it set at -2 and +3 for the most part. But audio is a very objective opinion, if you know what I mean. So you have to be very, very careful how it's critiqued and who's listening to it. So I do appreciate your ears, Roger.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, and I am listening on my receiver, which is flat to 100 cycles, and the audio is coming up through a spectrum analyzer. So when you check out your audio, you'll see the output of the receiver on the spectrum analyzer. And just a word of information, there are 3 white clicks on the spectrum analyzer. The one to the left marks 100 cycles. The 2 to the right, the first one coming out is 1 kc. There's a black space, which is 2 kc. The next white space is 4 kc. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, very good there, Jim. Yeah, excellent.
So when you're looking back, if you go to YouTube and do that call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor, and you dial up my group aircheck 86019, as you're looking at it, you'll see your audio, so you'll know what those white hash marks are, Roger.
Oh, that's awesome. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we have talked before, Jim, but like I said, I just recently got this ACOM 1010 amplifier, put it in line here, and just been giving it a little bit of a run through. Roger?
Roger. Yeah. Come back one click on that bottom end.
Okay, just give me a second here. I'll get back into the EQ screen. So right now we are set at -2 and +5. If you want me to bring it back a little bit more, there's -3 on the bottom end and +5 on the treble.
No, go the other way. I want -1 on the bottom end, Roger. I thought maybe you might be rolling just a tad too much on the bottom.
0 and +3 when we first initially talked, but I'll bring it up to, there's -1, there's -1 and +5.
Alrighty, and give me about 10 seconds of your description of your antenna, Roger.
Yeah, no problem, Jim. Appreciate the critiquing on the audio. We are running an end-fed antenna that's sloping up to about 35 feet. The make is a high-end fed, and it has a 9-to-1 anon at the feed point, which is up at about 15 feet, sloping up to 35 feet. Back to you there, Jim. This is VA3 Victor Mike Delta.
Oh, Roger that. Okay, we've got it on tape there, man, and so just, do your thing and see what you think, Vito.
Okay, I appreciate it, Jim. Yeah, very good. So we'll leave it here then at -1 and +5. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. We'll listen out for it over the next couple of days on your YouTube channel there, Jim. Thanks very much for taking the time yet again. And we'll definitely check it out and keep doing what you're doing. Have a great weekend. It's going to be a nice one here in just north of Toronto, Unionville. 73, my friend. And have a great weekend. VA3VMD clear, and back to you.
Roger. 3Z Wave. We'll catch you later. Have a great weekend. This is Kilo Charlie 9 Victor Kilo Victor. We got about 3 minutes till 5. So if you want to quickly check, give me a shout. KC9VKV.